It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Salt Lake City Flyers. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. First down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 29, Mayfield throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Coming to you. 57. Alert. We got it. 57.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
Denver.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Javon Hargrave there on the stop.
It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 27 yards there, a 1st down. They run the counter. It's Hines. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They run the counter. Hines. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The ball carrier.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Shaquille Barrett in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
3rd down and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. K'Lavon Chason in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
The 16-yard line.
Hey, alert! We got three.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Take it at the 37. 54 yards on the punt, 12 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
12 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27. 6-0 our score after 1.
Flyers, nothing.
On 1st down, it's Hines. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now it's Hines. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
He's brought down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Irv Smith Jr., his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
13. Flyers, nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Smith. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down, Denver.
They run the counter. Hines. And a short gain down to about the 33. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and...
On second down now. It's Hines. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Touchdown, Denver.
Nyheim Hines with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Oh, good return up past the 30.
First down and 10. At their own 36-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A loss of 1. It's now
Mayfield from the gun on third down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. No question that one stings a little extra because he had that first down. It would have been a fourth down conversion.
Love the effort. Love the maneuverability. Don't like the fact that he didn't bring the ball with him. And now it's going to go in the other direction.
Ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Flushed out right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They run with Hines. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
14. First down, Broncos.
This is Hines. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
The ball carrier. The tackle made by...
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Javon Hargrave in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now is really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
7 yards, the pickup there.
A 7-yard
Play action now. Here's Mayfield escaping the pressure right. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This is taken at the 23. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
brings up 2nd and a yard at the 46-yard line.
Now he dumps this off over the middle and taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want forfeit.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Shaquille Barrett racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw. It's caught at the 10. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Escaping, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's Derek Barnett coming in and making the play.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 5 on the run, but it leaves them with a tough 3rd and goal forthcoming. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Call it a loss of 12 that time. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's now 4th and goal.
Now Aldrich Rosas for the field goal attempt. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt.
A 42-yard attempt.
Rosa's kick is good. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown. A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
They go play action here on first down. Out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
Third down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
3 plays and out. It's fourth down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9. They're going to try and throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Give him 23 yards on the pickup. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on fourth down. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation...
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On second down, it's Hines, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Back live here now in Salt Lake City. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. A quick hitter complete. It's Smith. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. DeForest Buckner, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Being chased out left. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 39. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 49 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Broncos. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Rosas good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at the... Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They run again with Hines. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Broncos on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Hines on a toss play. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And he pulled it. Oh, my goodness. It's no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
31.
Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
And at the 32-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him. And I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense has gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On third down, Hines, and he will have a Broncos first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.